In this video, I'm gonna do unboxing and complete walking through to the Nokia 2760 Flip, the phone available through Tracfone, also available through Toro by Verizon, Straight Talk, Net10, Simple Mobile, and some other carriers. This is Variety Stick 2. Make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and let's find out. Now you'll expect the video to be a little bit longer than normal because I'm gonna do unboxing, show you how you insert the battery, make sure to do the initial setup and walk you through the options, the settings, and how you make phone calls. So we're gonna focus on how to use the phone. Plus I'm gonna throw some information about the specifications and some other information maybe you guys willing to know. Now for all Tracfone customers, you guys are gonna expect $29 or even less. It depends on where you purchase the phone. The phone cost me $29. First, let's go ahead and start the unboxing, and we're gonna talk more about the specification as we go. So let's just go ahead, open the box, and first thing you guys are gonna see the phone. We have the box. I'll show you some information about the main specification and some information about the plans. Now first thing we're gonna see will be the phone. That's how the phone is gonna look like. We should have a secondary screen here, and we have a flash, and we have 5 megapixel camera. Now it says here peel, there we go. So that secondary screen is gonna be 1.7 inch, while the main screen on the phone should be 2.8 inch. You guys not gonna expect high specification because this only TFT LCD. So I hope that the angle view is not gonna be terrible, but most of the TFT screen doesn't provide good quality screen. But this is a budget phone. This is a flip for someone who wants only to make phone calls. Now for Tracfone customers, make sure do not touch the SIM card. As you guys can see, it's pre-installed, so you do not need to do anything. Let's go ahead and check to see what else we have on the box. We will have the back. That's because this phone has removable battery, so if anything happens you can replace the battery or buy spare one. That's always a good thing to see in phones. So we have the back ready, but before the back I'm gonna show you that we have a charger, and this is just a standard charger, 5 watt with C type. And we must also see the battery. Battery, by the way, is not like a big battery, that because the phone doesn't consume a lot of power, only 1450 milliamp, which is according to Nokia it should last you like 7 to 8 hours screen on time. But mainly people use flip phone, they don't use the phone that much. You're gonna expect 2 to 3 days to recharge. It depends on how you use the phone. Now first we need to install the battery, and we have these pins has to match the pins on the phone. The Nokia logo has to be from the upside. Just push it like this and the battery should be installed. If you want to remove it, just put your finger here and pull out and you should be good to go, and you can put it back. Same thing with the back cover. You have to go where the hinge it should match, and then snap this in and make sure it's closed all the way in, just like this. And the phone now it should be ready to go. Let me turn the phone on. We're gonna come back to the phone. We're gonna do the initial setup. And by the way, the operating system is KOS 3.1. This is based on Android, but it's not gonna look like Android. Let me set this on the side and show you what it also comes with. We have Nokia quick start guide. It gives you some information but doesn't specify much information. Like for people expecting to know everything about the phone just from the quick start guide, I don't think so. You will have another book here, also give you some information about what each button does on the phone. I'm gonna explain to you, hopefully you don't need this. And also you're gonna see this right there. If I flip, it has the IMEI number information. Normally when you start the activation, either you go online or you call the customer service. you need to provide those IMEI number and the SIM card information for the activation. You can purchase this phone as exist customer, upgrade, or you can start a new number. Now the IMEI number and SIM card information are so important. If you lose this, it's not big of a deal. You can always go back to the phone and get that information from the phone. Now let's come back to the phone. I like the size. The size screen is large in my opinion. Also the keyboard keys over here seems to me decent size and nice to click. We'll have some keys over here and we have a D-pad, and I like also that D-pad is not tiny like the TCL, the other flip phone. I believe you can easily navigate through the keypad. This is going to be the volume, so I'm going to take the volume because we have a little bit of voice coming. So this is the volume up, volume down key. Now also you're going to see a button right here. If I click on this button, nothing is going to happen. This is not the power off button. This is just a button where you can sign to have the phone do certain things. For example, you can sign this key to call maybe the emergency 911. And also you have the back key and we have the select keys. These are going to be the selects. If I want to go next, I have to tap this and another next. If I want to go back, I have to go back key, and this is the power off key. This you can also hang up if you are on the phone call, or you can turn the phone completely off by just press tap this key. Now this is the, when you dial the number, this is the key you need to press to make a phone call. I would prefer to have them like this is in red and this is in green, but for whatever reason it doesn't have no lights. But anyways, we go ahead and skip that. So you can allow location, you can deny location, it's up to you, because this phone has GPS. I'm gonna allow for me. You have to choose your your age. If you're over 16, go ahead, hit next and accept, and the phone is ready, as you guys can see. Now normally if you want to go to the main menu, there is a button here. Once you tap, it should take you, and we have a lot of options. We have contacts, we have a store, so you can download apps. You must have either LTE or you have to have Wi-Fi. This is where you go to your phone call logs. You have also Google search if you have Wi-Fi, and you have some Snake, I believe that's a video game that you can play, and a camera and gallery if you take pictures, and GPS. This is a great addition to have finally flip phone with GPS and map pre-installed on the phone, because the phone does support voice, Google Voice, so technically you can just say the location where you want to go and you can use the map GPS on a flip phone. This is, in my opinion, such a good thing. Now if you keep scrolling down, you're going to see some other options. You can browse internet, you can go to your text messages, and there's some videos if you record video or somebody send you a video or something, and they have email, but that's not something I would recommend on the flip phone because the keys, the way you navigate, are so terrible. Clock, and we have file manager in case if you want to connect that flip phone to a computer, you can take that information, and calendar and some settings. Let's just go ahead and check the settings. We have the network and connection settings, so where you enable the Wi-Fi, you check the mobile network if you wanted the data be on, be off, so here where you need to go. And as you guys can see, I'm navigating through this D-pad right there. I can go up, down, left, right the way I want. Also has Bluetooth, so if your car has Bluetooth, you can do hands-free calls by the Bluetooth or hook up a Bluetooth speaker. Good addition to a flip phone like this. Maybe the other settings here is not that important. I would highly recommend not to touch these. Now if we go to the right, will take us to personalization. Here we can choose the sound, you can adjust the display brightness, you can do search with your settings. If we go here, some privacy, if you want to put lock screen, and storage. And by the way, since we're talking about storage, this phone has 4 GB internal storage and half gigs of RAM. This phone is very basic and doesn't need a lot of high processing and a lot of RAM and memory, so people don't really do anything much with the flip phones, I guess, I believe. Here's some device information. You can find your phone number, IMEI number information in case if you lose that paper that came in the box, and some like account information in case if you want to sign into Kia OS. And as I said again, this is Android, but it's a custom Android meant to be used in a flip phone. Now if you flip, because this is a flip, normally you get the time and the caller ID over here, and that shouldn't consume a lot of power. Now the front is glass. It seems to me glass or maybe like a plastic, but it's hard plastic and very shiny and very fingerprint magnet here. Something very annoying. Other than that, the phone looks beautiful in the hands. I like the size. It's not like small, it's not big. It seems to me very good looking device. Now where you charge the phone, go over here. This is C. It doesn't matter how you insert the C type charging, which is good. You guys gonna expect maybe like hour and 20 minutes fully charged, even less because battery is not that big. And also if you wanna use headphone, you can use it from here. So this is basic phone. Normally when somebody call you, caller ID, you must be able to flip, call. If you flip back, you hang up, or you can hang up from here or dial the number directly and call. If you guys want to know more, because I don't want this video to be too long, I can also walk you through how you send message or contact, but I believe a lot of people know how to do this. Also, let me know if you guys want me to make a video to explain to you how you move your contacts, your pictures from flip phone to another flip phone, in case if you upgrade from the older flip phone to a newer flip phone. I believe this will wraps it up for that video. I wish you guys enjoy, find this video helpful. Give me support with thumbs up and leave a nice comment, and share this video for someone who wants to know how to use the flip phone. That would be great. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we'll talk to you in the next video.